Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a Killa guide and just kind of showing my route, what I use, and all that fun stuff. So to get started off, I used flashbangs, and the reason why you can use any kind of throwable, and if you are in the radius of Killa, he will yell and react to it. A new thing that BSG added this wipe is Killa has his own voice lines. That mixed with the new audio system that they put in, if he is above you and you throw a grenade, you will hear him, and if he is below you, you will also hear him. The ammo that I decided to go with this wipe was 7.62 54R BT. A lot of people used SMB, but I wasn't too fond of the ammo. There were a couple of times when I had to shoot Killa in top of head like 3 times, opposed to where with BT, the most I've ever had to shoot him is twice, and that was because of a ricochet. As far as gear that I ran, I would just wear any kind of headset. Sometimes I would wear a shattered mask, and that's not to save me from Killa, that is to save me from 7mm buckshot scavs. I also would wear just a cheap armor until I kill Killa, and then I will pick up Killa's armor and I will run that armor into raid. And I have noticed that this wipe with Killa, a lot of the times he spawns with BT, and I have noticed as well that he does not have the damage bug where it'll say that he shoots you once and in reality it hits you like 8 times. So with that being said, I'm going to now be showing you guys the route that I had ran for my whole tracksuit farming. Alright, so we are gonna start at Ollie. I'm just gonna go through a couple of the main spawns that I've seen Killa at, spots where I've thrown the flashes at, and just like a couple of little tricks that I use, that I've noticed that work with some of my friends. So typically when I come out here, I'll close this door and peek through the window of the door and see if Killa is just like standing out there roaming. Because Killa can't shoot through that door, those two doors, and those two doors. So if he's out there and he aggroes you, just close the door and just shoot him right through the little window in the door. And he can't shoot at you. He'll only shoot the door, and it doesn't even pen the door. So I check that, then I run over here. And then I come up here really carefully because he has a spawn right there. He also has a spawn between those two fallen over shelves. And I take the nade and I just throw it that way. And I stab that yellow. Also, that grenade, that clears all of Ollie, top and bottom. And it's not about where you throw the grenade, it's about where the grenade leaves your hand. So just keep that in mind, and make sure when you're throwing your nades that they're in the proximity of how far you have to be away from Killa. So then after Ollie, he does have a spawn right there against that wall. I saw him there like twice. So just keep in mind of that when you're coming down. So then I come up to the hole, and something that my friend Wabrat showed me is if you stand right here, like kinda near this wall, and you throw it down middle, if he is up in the construction store over there, the close side of sushi, arcade, pizza, and orange Chinese, he will yell at that. Then, if I get no yell there, I will come through here. I cut through brutal just to face check it as well, because I've had a couple of times where Killa did not yell and killed me when he was sitting in brutal after I've thrown the flash. Then I come right next to this wall, the escalator, and then I just throw it upstairs. And again, we got no yell. Then I do this to like kind of like avoid fires if they're trying to like shoot me. I'll run through Brutal because if they're up there, they don't really have a line of sight on me. Then I'll go around like through National and then come out the other way, or I'll just eagle it and run right through here. Then I come right to this door at the tent, because if you stand next to the door, he has 2 spawns over near that truck that he will aggro you from even at nighttime, and he'll start shooting you. So I stand behind this door, I walk right up close to it, and then throw the nade. That clears all of his spawns in Goshen except for one. Sometimes he will not react if he is standing back there behind the cubby. Then I run over here and I jump on this, drop down, then drop down again. You don't have to jump on top of the escalator. I just do that to save time running around and down. And if I said I've never broke my legs doing that, I would be lying. Then you come up to Idea. Now, he does have a spawn right... There he is. Like I said, he does have a spawn there. And that's how I clear that. Is by shining my flashlight. Okay, so he shot me and ran. So I was trying to flashlight, just like what happened there, he will shoot, and then he'll either stay close or he'll run. Oh, there he is. So as you can see, he did aggro onto me, but then he de-aggroed and he's not shooting because I am 25 meters or more away. Then when you see him, done. Alright. So I come there, I shine the flashlight. If he's there, like you guys saw, he'll aggro. And after that, I come to the edge of the wall, take out my flash, and then throw it. I throw it before I get to the edge of this wall because he has a spawn really close right there at that box on the other side. Then run over to this green crate right here. And then I throw it over into this corner. And the reason why I do that is because sometimes if he's in the back furniture area, or if he is in Idea Kitchen, or even right next to that little light post right there, he will not yell at that nade that I throw from over there. Alright. I hope this guide helps you guys. And before I end it, there is a couple of tips that I want to give you guys. When you're fighting Killa, like in that instance, when he aggroed me, when I was at the crate, you saw me like aim in, and then I would quick peek and then move back. If you quick peek Killa, like say he's right there, and like he's right next to that crate and he's standing where he is, and if he's alive and I'm that close, you can just quick peek and shoot him. Even if you're like just spamming his thorax when you're doing this, he's gonna move and he's gonna go heal, and when he goes to run away, you can shoot him in the back of the head. And like I said earlier, as long as you're about 25 meters away from him, even if he aggroes, if he doesn't push you, he's not gonna shoot you. Because he was originally right there when he aggroed me. And then when he aggroed, he ran over to the crate right there, stopped, and then I just killed him. And that's about as easy as it gets. And flashlights do make him aggro you. The reason why he aggroed me, right here, I was already looking out. Then I scoped in and turned on my light, and that's what had him aggro me. So just keep in mind when you are looking for him, if you have not found him yet, try to keep your flashlight and laser off because that will aggro him. Alright, so before we covered if you spawn ollie side, how you would clear it. Now we're gonna do the idea side because I clear a different way than I do the ollie side. A lot of people when they spawn idea side, they'll run up the ramp and go into ghost. Me when I spawn idea side, I come over to idea, and if I get the railway spawn over there, I will come in idea to the front doors, and I'll walk up the front stairs, and I'll throw the flash. When I come in over here, I come in through this side portion. Alright. So when you first come in here, just like some more major spawns to look out for, you can be standing over there under that A, or crouched right next to that back tire, next to that trailer. You can also be standing right here, next to this light post like I had mentioned earlier. And then he can be between the tents or on the left side of this tent, in the way back in the corner. Alright, so I come in here, and I throw my flash. Okay, and he's here. So we'll ignore that for now, and we'll go clear the rest of them all. So then again, I would come over here. I'll throw the flash here to clear this wall and next to the escalator because that first flash does not clear it. Then, depending on how many flashes I have brought with me, I would throw a flash underground right at this blue truck, because throwing a flash right there, it clears Brutal, Attic, Orange, and Orange Shinies upstairs, second floor. So then I would run through here, and I would kind of try and keep these containers and the concrete wall pillars and cover. That way, if he is here and he aggroes me, I have something to try and get behind that he can't, that he won't shoot me through at nighttime. So then I come up here, I come up to this red crate, and I throw the stun out there. Now, he has a spawn literally right here. So when I come up to this crate, I do not pass it, and I throw the stun about right here. And then, because that does not clear all of the mall, all of Ollie, I come up to about right here, and then I just throw the flash. And like I said, it doesn't matter where you throw the flash. It just matters about the radius. Alright, so then I come back through here. Then I come up the hole. Throw it on the left side, that way he yells if he's anywhere upstairs. Well, majority of the place is upstairs. Then I come through Brutal again. I have my flashlight on. That way I can see end. If you trip on Killa and you have your flashlight on, it can make a difference between killing him and not, because when you have your flashlight on, your spread on your gun, like your bullets, is lessened. I'm not sure if that's mainly for automatic weapons or if it will help with this. So then I take the stun, I come to the edge of the escalator, take the stun and throw it upstairs. Then, like I said, I'll come through here, I'll run through Brutal. Just to try and avoid anybody that might have been watching me while I'm just running through the mall. Trying to get a kill for chumming or long line. Then again, I'll come to the back up here. Take the flash. Throw it. And I'll come right here. Check the back spawn. If he's not there, then I extract.
Пацаны, мне сосрешь пиздец тебе!
Huh? Oh, I'm fucking dead here.
Okay.
Alright, so, covering both of the spawns, Idea and Ollie, we covered the using stuns to get them to yell. We covered, you know, using your flashlight, and knowing if it's gonna aggro them or not. What weapons to use, what ammo you can use. I think that pretty much sums it up for this video. And I hope you guys have a great day.